Universities are said to be marketplaces of ideas, yet issues surrounding academic freedom have put that into question. The case for academic freedom at the University of Illinois has sparked conversation across the country on the idea of professional standards for professors and their use of social media in relation to free speech. U of I journalism professor Ben Holden says that within the course and scope of one's work, a superior can have the ability to limit the First Amendment rights of their subordinate.
What the Supreme Court has not done is they have not made clear what happens in the context of academia where the subordinate is, say, a professor and the boss is a dean or a chancellor or the board of trustees.
And there isn't a better example of how controversial such a decision can be than the recent case involving American Indian Studies professor Stephen Salaita, whose job offer was rescinded following a string of tweets over the summer. In his press conference earlier this year, Salaita says that this standard puts academic freedom at risk.
My comments were not made in a classroom or on campus. They were made through my personal Twitter account. The university's policing and judgment of those messages places any faculty member at risk of termination if university administrators deem the tone or content of his or her speech uncivil.
Doug Bonney is the legal director for the Kansas American Civil Liberties Union and says standards on a professor's use of social media could dampen the marketplace of ideas.
The real problem is this kind of policy can have an impact of people censoring themselves contrary to the best interests of the nation itself in the free exchange of ideas.
This partnership between social media and the First Amendment can be a challenging combination, so while you have the right to tweet, remember, tweet at your own risk. Joey Gelman reporting.